Close your eyes and picture a vivid red apple. Hold the image. For most, the apple appears with a stem, a certain texture, and light reflecting off its surface. But for about 3% of people, there is nothing. This condition is called aphantasia, a total blind void where an image should be. The way you perceive that apple is rooted in a physical structure that reached its peak connectivity when you were just 2 years old. At that age, your brain is an overgrown garden of fluid potential. From that peak, your biology begins a relentless pruning process. The brain aggressively destroys connections it deems unnecessary, favoring the rigid pathways of efficiency over the chaotic potential of childhood. By the time you reach adulthood, your brain has mastered the world it lives in. It knows how to drive, how to work, and how to survive. Because the brain is built to stop changing once it has the right answers, a life of total mastery is a life of biological stagnation. This stagnation invites a territorial war that begins inside your skull the moment the lights go out. Researchers at Harvard demonstrated this by blindfolding sighted subjects for 60 minutes. In that 1 hour of darkness, the visual cortex, starved of input, began to be conquered. Neighboring senses, like hearing and touch, immediately started overriding the idle territory. This rapid takeover suggests a new purpose for dreaming, a mechanism neuroscientist David Eagleman calls defensive activation. Every 90 minutes, an ancient circuit in the midbrain fires random activity directly into the visual system. It functions like an internal artillery strike. This random data forces the visual circuits to stay active, defending their boundaries against hostile takeover while you sleep. Your consciousness survives on a battlefield where territory must be constantly defended. It requires forced activation just to prevent physical atrophy. We spend our waking hours trying to replicate the safety of the womb, engineering a life that is smooth, predictable, and entirely frictionless. This creates crystallized intelligence. We become experts at our own routines, burning those habits so deep into our circuitry that the brain no longer needs to use much energy. But there is a cost to this expertise. Data from long-term cognitive studies shows that early, comfortable retirement is often followed by a sudden acceleration in memory loss and dementia. A brain without a need to adapt is like a rigid technology that refuses to update. It functions perfectly in a static world until the environment shifts and that rigidity becomes a liability. When we eliminate struggle, we are telling our brains that the work of growth is finished. Comfort is the signal for cognitive decline to begin. Reversing this decline requires a systemic injection of difficulty back into your daily life. You have to seek out what Eagleman calls virtuous friction. This is why using artificial intelligence as a simple shortcut is so counterproductive. When we use it to automate our thinking or bypass a hard problem, we lose the very struggle that keeps our neural pathways alive. A more effective approach is to treat the machine as a sparring partner. Instead of asking it for an answer, present your own ideas and command the AI to find every blind spot and weakness in your logic. This requires a commitment to tasks that are intensely frustrating, but still achievable. You are looking for the exact point where your existing routines fail. By intentionally weaponizing external challenges, you hijack your brain's plasticity. You force it to build new roadways, even as older tissue naturally begins to fail. Building these roadways is difficult because you aren't a single, unified mind. You are a team of rivals, a collection of competing neural networks battling for control. One network might want the health benefits of a run, while another demands the immediate dopamine hit of a screen. You are constantly arguing with yourself. To win this internal battle, you need a Ulysses contract. This is a prearranged constraint that locks you into a commitment before your biology has a chance to tempt you. It might mean clearing all the alcohol out of your house while you are sober, or meeting a partner at the gym so you cannot back out. You are taking the choice away from your future, more impulsive self. These contracts are our only defense against a digital economy designed to exploit our weakest circuits. They protect our long-term goals from the networks that only care about the next click. Only by acknowledging that your brain is a fractured, competitive system can you begin to strategically outmaneuver your own biological impulses? As AI begins to handle more of our cognitive busywork, we are left with a fundamental question: what is left for the human brain to do? Neuroscience suggests the answer lies in other people. Nothing is as hard for the brain as another human being. You never know what they will say next, how they will react, or what emotional shift is coming. That total lack of predictability is the most intense form of friction your brain can experience. It is why we are seeing a massive cultural shift away from digital echo chambers. This explains the explosive financial success of live, physical events like Taylor Swift's stadium tours. These aren't just concerts. They are high-stakes, unrepeatable physical environments that provide the chaotic human input our biology craves. The most effective tool for keeping your brain alive isn't a digital biohack. It is the raw, unpredictable intensity of being in a room with other people. Did you see the red apple or the void? Tell us in the comments. Ready to weaponize your own friction? Subscribe to the CEO Brief.